Right, I'm already in the mission for this, and the reason for that is I had to make sure what I was gonna do is actually gonna work. Otherwise, I was gonna look like an idiot, and I already look like an idiot. But basically, my point with this video is actually working. So obviously, this video is about Stoneheart Farrah, who is, in my opinion, an essential bow hero. I'm not in any like interesting zones like generic power 94. And I'm still doing crazy high damage with a 77. To be fair, I am using a neon bow. And in addition to that, I do have Totally Rockin' Out. So I suppose it does actually make a lot of sense. But I still want to do something not necessarily related to the power level of the weapon. That's just because I want to do that for no reason. But I want to do something more specific to Stoneheart Farrah, as a hero that I do use often, because I do love the neon bow especially, despite how bad I am with projectile weapons. And basically, I want to actually show why Stoneheart Farrah is an essential hero, even if I believe most players should already be well aware of that. Why am I building this in wood? Oh wait, this is because this doesn't really matter as much. This is just because I can do this. Because I know they're going to try to go this way anyways. I'm going to build this in brick and then laugh when I have water enemies. I do need to clarify that I am not an expert with trap tunnels, nor will I ever claim to be. I kind of just build what works, doesn't have to be anything crazy. I'm going to actually finish up preparing for this mission, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to let future me explain a few things that are important that I would have explained earlier if I could. Yes, future me. While I'm actually preparing for the mission, I'm going to talk about this. The No Dancing questline is currently available. If it's not available at the time you're watching this, then there's still another way you can get Farrah. So from the No Dancing questline, all you need to do is finish the third quest on the second page. I literally went through this in a day or two by accident, just claiming them so they would stop showing up in missions, and I got everything done. It's all kind of just fetch quests or do whatevers. Very, very simple, and it's completely worth the short amount of time it takes to get an amazing hero. However, if the No Dancing questline is not around at the time you're watching this, then you can actually go over to Armory, Collection Book, go to Event People, Springtime Heroes, and Stoneheart Farrah. You can get Stoneheart Farrah with a hero recruitment voucher, which you can easily obtain from Ventures. Right, now that we're back, I am actually ready for the mission. Well, had to level those up. And I have to play Ceiling Electric. I was not ready. I didn't do anything like super crazy for the mission defense. Reason for that being, I didn't really think I needed that much. Only 94, I am expecting a mini-boss. But at the same time, not ridiculously high level, and I am using Farrah, so I should be clearing out crowds of enemies pretty quickly. So I kind of just built like quick, simple tunnels. Forgot to even use ceiling trap, so maybe I should do that now. I don't think they're actually going to be coming from this way, so I didn't do anything crazy. But if they do, because I did actually add floors, because without that, then they will be most likely just pushed off there. I don't know where they're going to go from there, but I assume they're going to either go around that way or that way. I'll find out if they go even this way, which I still doubt. But now I'm actually ready. I just put there. I did go maybe a little overboard with the anti-air traps, And the reason for that is it is Love Storm event, and that means that there will be a lot of lobbers. So basically with Stoneheart Farrah, you can see the pink effect of the arrows splintering. So on bow hits, the arrow is going to splinter to other targets, I believe 3 or 6. I'm too lazy to check right now, mostly because there are enemies coming. But you can see, I am literally just destroying them, and my weapon is still technically underleveled for this zone. So I think Stoneheart Farrah is actually really good for missions where you need to get a lot of enemy kills quickly. So, or just missions where you have to get a lot of enemy kills. This loader is actually something I use pretty often for eliminating collect, because you're gonna have large crowds of enemies, and with Stoneheart Farrah and a bow, you're gonna be literally destroying enemies. You're gonna be like clearing crowds in only a few seconds. I think enemies would be dying faster if I was using a higher leveled bow. In my case, like I said, this is only power 77. And the reason for that is I'm cheap, I'm lazy, and I thought it would be fun to try to use an underleveled weapon. Because I already know that I'm going to be making high damage with totally rocking out. Actually, now that I think about it, you actually traditionally don't want to be standing in or on top of your trap tunnels, because that's where propane husks are going to start targeting you. So you'd want to actually kind of not be in or too close to them. I'm actually going to go way over here so I can show my loadout. I will put a picture of the loadout screen variant here, just in case that's easier for some people to read, because it is for me personally. Okay, I knew they were not going to be dying from this one very quickly, but that's fine. So specifically talking like neon bow, like what I'm using, is that this shoots through terrain, walls, and pierces enemies. So something cool you can actually do with this is actually just shoot through your trap tunnels. And this is useful to kind of clear out enemies even before they even get to the trap tunnels. Like, I'm going to start shooting them through the wall here. This can also be useful, say, if you're concerned about health. Because, I mean, I'm not even using Blast from the Past, I'm using Totally Rockin' Out. So I'm going to have less health than I'd have using Blast from the Past. Plus, I'm playing solo, so I don't have the benefits of a team being in the mission with me. So I could actually just box myself up somewhere like this, and I can still kill enemies, although I can't really see them in here, so I'm not going to do that. Actually, I want to try. I can't. I can't do that. Gotta deal with the flinger. Gotta deal with the other flinger. My weapon durability is low because I've been using this bow for like a week. Actually, I'm going to switch to, say, a higher power level. So now I'm using a 130, and I'm probably doing 10 times the damage I was doing earlier. They didn't even go that way. I'm almost disappointed now. I guess it's because it's a lot further away from their spawn, and the enemies are targeting kind of closer to their spawn, or the fastest routes to the objective. Which, unfortunately, in this case, is actually up this hill. I could have done something to kind of combat that a bit more, but I'm incredibly lazy. The boss is smoke screen, so I actually want to find a melee weapon I can use. To be honest, I think I was doing more damage with the bow. And there he's been destroyed. I hope I was actually correct about smoke screen. and using melee, because for some reason I feel like that might have been just a bit off on that. No, wait. No, I was actually correct. I'm just stupid. These big hordes of enemies and just one shot and I'm destroying them all. I love using Stoneheart Farrah and the Neon Bow. And yes, I call it the Neon Bow despite being called the Xenon Bow. It's easier for me to pronounce. And a lot more simple to say. Wait. What? Oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, not a big deal, actually. Using the higher power level Neon Bow, or Xenon Bow rather, I am killing enemies a lot faster, especially the higher health enemies like Smashers. I hope my anti-air traps are effectively clearing out lava projectiles, because it does not look like it. One, two, three. Well, I think the arrow was splintered to him as well. Oh wait, that one died of affliction. I forgot my bow has affliction. It's also notable to mention that you don't need to use the Neon Bow with Farrah. It's just the most commonly used because the Neon Bow is the best in the game from as far as I'm aware. Because it is, yeah, I'd say best. But you can actually use any of the other bows. Although not the crossbow or the Heartbreaker, because those don't count. But you can use the Vintertech Seeker, the Night Owl, the Compression Burster, Vacuum Tube Bow. I can't remember every bow right now, so I can't name them all. But yeah, that was it. Gameplay with Stoneheart Farrah and the Neon Bow, or Xenon Bow. I cannot remember to say Xenon Bow, because I've always said Neon Bow, because I couldn't pronounce it when it first came out. 14,000 combat. I haven't had that much in a while. I wasn't expecting anything crazy from mission rewards, because this mission was just a generic fight the storm, but 13 Shadow Shard is more than I thought I was getting out of that. You know, I'm thinking I should just play this mission until resets, because I'm actually kind of in need of more Shadow Shard. Some epic perk up, more tickets. And yeah, that was it. I'm gonna show my loader again just because. Stoneheart Farrah is, in my opinion, and I guess everyone else's opinion, a must-have hero if you're using bows. Having these arrows like Splinter. Oh, it's 5 targets as commander. Oh, right, 3 as standard, 5 as commander. It's just so useful because bows are already pretty good for single targets, but, well, I guess not Neon or Vacuum Tube Bow, but so you can hit one enemy with a bow and have the arrow Splinter dealing 60% of damage to 5 other nearby enemies. And this is great with pretty much every bow, and I've used almost all of them by now. I haven't really used the Compression Burster or the Night Owl that much though. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like and comment down below. Your feedback in the comments is super highly appreciated. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and with that being said, I am out.